Thinking Media in association with Boxer Shane Watson. Shane, we've just seen a hilarious press conference. You've obviously heard about the comments exchanged between both guys. How excited are you for this fight now?
Yeah, really excited, man. It's been a long time coming. We were in Las Vegas for almost 3 months, so it's like all the hard work has been put in by, most importantly, Joe, but also the team as well. All comes to the moment on Saturday where Joe gets his arm raised, gets the W, and we move on to the next one.
The obvious question, I don't talk too much about the fight because we've kind of covered it a few weeks ago, but the next move is key. Obviously, Joe won't talk about it, but you guys are obviously plotting behind the scenes. Realistically, what is next? Because we're hearing about this big four-way tournament going off, so that kind of leaves Joe out of the picture, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like, started talks and stuff with certain people and whatnot, but listen, Joe wants to be world heavyweight champion. We've got a world heavyweight champion in the same stable, same TV network. He said he would fight Joe if he ain't fighting Usyk. He's not fighting Usyk, so why is Tyson Fury not fighting Joe Joyce? Why is John Fury coming out with comments saying it's meaningless when it's not? I'll tell you what is meaningless, not fighting anybody. And just holding the belt hostage is meaningless, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, we've got to beat Zhang first, and when we beat Zhang, we'll look for the biggest and best possible name we can get next.
But you know, on the back end of that, a counter argument, because it sounds like Anthony Joshua is sitting out till December. And again, these are all rumours. If this four-way tournament's going to happen, I'm guessing these guys are going to be getting paid stupid amounts of money. So would it not be just business sense to just sit out?
I think it's very unlikely you're going to get a heavyweight tournament, despite what you hear. Listen, these guys have months of negotiations and can't get a fight done. I don't think they're all just going to agree to fight in December and that's it. And that's a risky move to do that. That is still, what is that, 8 months away? And what happens if that collapses? You've just wasted 8 months, and a lot of them in the middle to end part of their career now, pushing on towards the end. I mean, I wouldn't want to waste 8 months on something that's not guaranteed. So, I don't know. Until something's official and it's all agreed, and even then you still don't know. So we have to wait and see, but listen, we share a promoter with one of the guys that are rumoured to be in that, and it doesn't sound like 100% that's happening, but I don't know. We don't know. I know as much as you guys, really. So, but at the end of the day, our job is to make sure Joe's got the biggest and best opportunities possible, and we'll push for every opportunity that he wants, and we do best to make whatever makes most sense for Joe.
From my understanding, isn't it a case of the Saudis just say, right, as an example, it's 50 million, you're getting that, you're getting this, and that's it?
Maybe it is. Listen, boxing's a crazy sport, man. You never really know what to expect. You never really know what's going to happen. Things change from one day to the next. Look, everyone thought Fury and Usyk were definitely fighting. Everyone thought Fury and AJ were going to fight in December, and it was so close. There's no way it could fail when it's got this close, and it always fails, don't it? So, like, you can't look too far ahead. And listen, we can't look too far ahead. Obviously, as his team, you always plot the next move, like you said. But we've still got a very, very hard fight on Saturday night, and potentially Joe's hardest fight. So until we beat them, then none of them are relevant, really. But obviously, we'd always want to fight Tyson Fury. That's the number one target. If Joe wants to be the best, and in order to be the best, you've got to beat the best. And the best fighter in the division, technically via the Ring magazine. Oh no, it's not by the Ring magazine. It's Usyk, isn't it? But like in the public's eyes, is Tyson Fury, and he's with the same promoter and TV network. So that is a fight we'd be gunning for after we've beaten Zhang.
If that does happen next in the summer, Joyce Fury, I'm more excited about seeing you and John Fury at the press conference table now, because I think you are going to get some serious heat from Mr. Fury.
Yeah, I mean, I probably am, and at the end of the day, it is what it is. But I'm speaking from the heart, and I'm telling the truth. You know, I'm not being spiteful, or horrible, or a bully. I'm not making nasty comments about him. At the end of the day, you can't go around slagging off an Olympic silver medalist and a world number one who's knocked out actually your son's stablemate in his last fight. I ain't being funny. Like, what has he done to slag him off? Like, I accept it from Tyson Fury and like world fighters, or even just like current good level pros. But come on, man, you can't call a fight with Joe Joyce and Fury meaningless. That would sell out a stadium, innit? That would do Wembley Stadium. You can sell out. So what if he thinks that? What would Derek Brazil then? What was his opinion on that? That must have been like, how is that not meaningless? Just like, mate, he needs to fight. He needs to fight. He wants activity. It's the one thing he's really lacking. So why would you not want to fight a guy that you said you were going to fight in a stadium that everyone wants to see? If Usyk didn't get made, yeah, so that was everyone's number one fight. Joshua's not going to fight him. He's fighting in December against Wilder. So who's the next guy everyone would want to see him fight? It's Joe Joyce, isn't it? It's not. I'm not even just saying it from a biased point of view. Everyone would say the same thing, and it would get the fans back on his side as well because he's losing them. And it's sad to see because Tyson Fury had them all on his side. He's got great wins against Wilder and Klitschko, so he should be a fan's favourite. But he's messed up by lying to the public all the time. But why doesn't he just fight Joyce and try his best to claim the public back? But listen, again, it's all irrelevant until we beat Zhang. So that's just my say on it. Yeah.
How would the negotiations work out for that? Because you've seen obviously Tyson's fought stadium shows back to back, sold them out, and obviously Joe's fighting at the Copper Box. I don't know what the ticket sales are, but would the negotiations for that be easy compared to Usyk?
Well, at the end of the day, we've got the same promoter, same TV network. The TV network's not going to want to do the other one over, and there's not going to be like discussions with a rival TV network. And that's where all the problems get involved. At the end of the day, we're not stupid. We know that we haven't got the same profile or the same value as Tyson Fury. So we're going to have to be reasonable in negotiations. That's the job for Adam to do. That's what Adam's really good at. That's what he's an expert at. And I'm sure Joe will get paid fairly and he'll be happy. But at least let's talk about it. Let's actually look like they want to make the fight rather than calling it meaningless and going cold turkey. So that's it at the end of the day. Joe's never been unrealistic. He wants to fight the best. He's shown that, and he keeps showing that. Listen, he didn't have to fight Zhang. There's way easier options for him. He could have just waited it out and then become either world champion overnight, email champion as they like to say, or he could have got mandated and just fought Usyk or whoever is the WBO champion at the time. But he didn't. He's fighting Zhang when certain other British heavyweights that fought recently didn't want to fight Zhang and started negotiations and went cold turkey on them too. So there we go.
Shane Watson, appreciate your time, mate. It should be exciting this Saturday. Thank you.
All right, top man.